Let me tell you a story, full of twists, turns, and surprise. We will watch it all unfold. You'll see miracles, you won't believe your eyes. It all began in Babylon, the strongest nation anywhere, where their army entered Judah. They conquered it and captured 4 young guys.
Well, they obviously captured more than just 4 young guys.
May continue. There were heroes through the ages with greatness, faith, and power. But these 4 were unstoppable when it came to the final hour. But we are getting ahead of the story. We're getting ahead of the story. So sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. Let us introduce you to Danny. Danny in the Shacks. Danny in the Shacks. Who are you about to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Danny? Will your faith set you free? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? As we watch the adventures of our heroes unfold, we see Danny and his friends will continually face a series of choices. And these choices will change their lives.
Will they choose to compromise their beliefs and follow the rules of Babylon?
Or will they choose to follow God?
Will they have faith to hear the bell? To hear the bell. God is greater than the power of man. Will they have faith to hear the bell? To hear the bell. God is greater. Oh, who are you about to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Danny? Will your faith set you free? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? And now, we proudly present Danny in the Shacks. Danny in the Shacks. Just who was Danny in the Shacks bow to? In our story, some will face choices where they must physically bow. Others will need to choose who they follow, serve, and worship. You will see Danny and his friends face life or death decisions in the arena, the fire, and the den.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Daniel and his friends had arrived in Babylon, having been captured by the Babylonians.
And they soon realized that life in Babylon was very, very different than life in Israel.
Well, aren't you the strongest, best captives I've ever seen? Good for you. We are so glad to have you here in Babylon. This is Helga, and she will give you a tour of our royal weight room, where you'll prepare for the Babylonian warrior challenge. What do you say, warriors?
Babylon is strong!
Challenge? What challenge?
You'll love it. Helga will tell you all about it. I've got to get back to my workout. Time for lunches. Carry on, warriors.
Babylon strong!
Here in Babylon, we work our bodies to the fullest capacity. We are the best. Now you'll be the best. But it looks like you'll need some training before you compete.
Danny was intrigued by the idea of the physical fitness challenge. In his mind, he pictured himself flying through the course, catching barbells left and right as they were thrown at him.
Take that and that. Although that's not exactly what happened, here's what happened. This doesn't look so tough. Let me just, oh dear, that is very heavy. I can't lift that. He said it, you know the drill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We do jumping jacks every time someone says the word can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll get it. We have a bunch of workout words. It keeps things exciting. Just wait till someone says the word and no! Say it!
The king assigned them a daily ration of food from his own kitchen. They were to train there for 3 years, and after that, they were to enter the king's service.
But Daniel was determined not to defile himself by eating the food given to him by the king. He asked for permission not to eat these unacceptable foods.
However, I would like to respectfully ask for me and my friends not be required to eat the king's food. We have top chefs cooking for us day and night. Best food in Babylon. Why in the world would you even ask? I can't hold notice, Helga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You are still lifting weights. Yeah, gotta keep that heart rate up.
She never stops working out. She's our top warrior.
Babylon strong.
As you know, we are Israelites.
That's the word!
Israelites, Israelites. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run, 2, 3, 4. Ho!
Please know that the God of heaven has rules for us to follow. May we be allowed to simply eat vegetables and drink water for the next 10 days?
That's a sure way to lose the competition.
Gotta have protein.
Even so, we are following the rules of the Most High God. Just give us 10 minutes, then see how we do.
I don't know. If King Neb sees you looking weak at the competition, he's gonna punish me. Don't worry, our God will not let us down.
He keeps his promises, and we depend on him.
10 days passed, and it was time for the competition.
Danny and his friends had eaten only vegetables, while the Babylonians had eaten like kings.
Strong. Strong. Babylon strong. Strong. They're Babylon strong. Just look around. We'll sing this song. As our enemies fall to the ground, we're Babylon strong. And we the Jews, if you will join us, or be ready to lose. Strong. One. The first challenge is a crushing call to countdown. Ready, set, go! Rich as far as you can see, thanks to our great King. Strength is what we build our lives upon. Our future lies in our own hands. We will win like no one can. Every day we sing this
give God all the glory for their victory.
I have got to say, those vegetables did not let you down. How did you do it?
It was the Most High. He made us strong.
Whatever. Back to business. Now, as Babylonians, you will need new names. You will be Shadrach, Meshach, and you, Abednego. Back to speaking.
Meanwhile, King Neb was very impressed that Danny and the SHACKS had won the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
I am very impressed with you, Israelites.
Israelites, Israelites, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go!
Wait, I can't imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How you did it. But you beat my finest people in the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
You easily beat the obstacle course, even without eating our chef's amazing food. Tell me your names again.
I'm Shadrach. I'm Meshach. And I'm
just gonna call you the Shacks.
I like it.
Would you guys like to be regular competitors in the challenge? We got the strength for what it takes.
Our strength only comes from Yahweh, the Most High God.
We will live and serve here, but please allow us to continue to honor God and what we have chosen to eat.
King Neb agreed, and Danny and his friends continued to quietly follow God by eating the food they knew God wanted them to. In fact, 3 years later, they were stronger and healthier than all those who had eaten the great food of the kingdom. Just look at those muscles! Wow! They chose to have faith and follow God, even when it was unpopular.
Even when the wisest choice was to eat the king's food so they could be strong.
God blessed them as they lived in a foreign land. It's easier said than done to stay true to who you know you are. It's easier said than done to be in the world but not forget your role. When decision can change everything and set the course of your life. Will you look to God or go it alone? Everyone decides. Everyone decides. But faith believes the impossible, impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful future God has in store for those who believe. Believe the impossible. I wanna see the hand of God in the world around me, in every heart. I wanna hear His gentle voice teaching me to hear His heart. I will depend on God in everything, for He is the source of my life. I will seek His ways and not my own, and trust in Him alone.
adjusted to their new life.
Tim and his friends prayed and asked God to give them wisdom in their new land. Above all, they continued to trust God that He would care for them. Soon, Daniel was placed in a high position and sent off to oversee operations in various parts of the land. But the king appointed the SHACKS over a province in Babylon. One day, the king had a big announcement.
What a great king I am! Look at all I have accomplished. All praise and glory go to me. Just wait until you see what I've built.
A 90-foot golden...
A 90-foot golden statue of our favorite person, me.
Well, when the music dropped, they would be required to bow down and worship the golden statue. Whoever would not would be thrown into a furnace of blazing fire. The SHACKS had a big problem. They knew they couldn't bow down to anyone but God.
There's no way we're bowing to that thing, right?
Of course not.
We can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah! Shackies. I know you have your own beliefs, but you do realize what needs to happen here, right? I mean, it's gonna be very obvious. Everyone's bowing down to the statue, and you three aren't.
Perhaps the king won't mind. He loves us. Maybe he'll make an exception.
The SHACKS thought the king might change his mind. I mean, what if he decided that no one should bow to the statue at all? They could just imagine.
To my loyal Babylonians, I was just talking to my very best friends, the SHACKS, and they have reminded me that there is only one God. So I'm taking down the statue. We will worship the one true God.
Although by now, I'll bet you realize that that's not what happened. Here's what really happened.
If anyone does not bow to the statue, I will have them thrown into a fiery hot furnace immediately.
You're not thinking this through, Shackies. King never respects your beliefs. I know for a fact that he was impressed with your God. Your God helped you win the Babylonian warrior challenge.
Babylon strong!
Many people are impressed with God, but just because a person is impressed does not mean that their life has changed.
We don't want to lose you. You will be of no use to your God after you've been toasted.
If you'll just make this one compromise, you'll be able to keep serving your God for a long, long time.
It's easy to compromise, and it's easy to get caught up worshiping other things.
But we must worship the one true God. We won't bow. Simple as that.
I'd like to begin the festivities with my gigantic, enormous worship orders, the most amazing king around. Me. Welcome to my party. So glad you came. It's a big celebration to praise my name. Why you're here is something you should know. I almost need to mention it, but here it goes. Let's all celebrate and have some fun. Before you do anything else, let's talk about.
Bow down to your king, to the statue, sing, bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring an offering, bow down, bow down. Your God will understand if you go with the flow. Surely you will find if you bow down low. Bow down to your king, bow down to your king, bow down,
There's only one God over everything.
Understand? He is almighty, Yahweh is his name. Understand?
We will only worship him and bring him fame.
We stand. We stand for the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand. He's the only one worthy of praise. May his will be done. We stand. Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and he will save. We stand. And we will not bow, for he will deliver us even now. We stand. For the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand. He's the only one worthy of praise. May his will be done. We stand. Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and he will save. We stand. And we will not bow, for he will deliver us even now. We stand. When all was said and done, the Shacks did not bow. In fact, they stood tall. But some of the Babylonians were not too happy about the way it turned out. Helga brought the matter up with the king the following day. Wow, they were all stretching.
Okay. Your Royal Muscliness, did you notice that your favorite neighbors conveniently were the bow and the peak dropped at the ceremony?
Those cool cats? The Shacks? Are you sure?
They must still be loyal to their God. After all, they are Israelites.
Israelites! Israelites! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Oh, the nerve! How I'm grateful. After I put them in charge of the provinces here in Babylon, bring them here.
And so, the Shacks were brought before King Neb and given one more chance.
I'll give you one more chance to fall down and worship the golden statue of me. But if you do not, you will be thrown into a fiery hot furnace. Rico, tell them about the furnace.
Oh, it is so hot, King. You can toast a marshmallow in 1 second, pop popcorn in 3 seconds, and pizza in 5. Let's just say you don't want to stand anywhere.
Much less in it. I practice myself.
Our God can deliver us from the fire, but even if he doesn't, he is still more powerful than all your gods.
We stand firm. We will not serve the statue or any of your gods.
Pity. I really liked you, Shacks.
The Shacks were laughing and thrown into the furnace all so hot. They were stuck with that chance to ever make it out. But the Babylon so high, Almighty God showed up and cooled them as a beast. God is with you in the fire. He is with you in the flame. He is here when you call his name. He's with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is here and he will save. When things get too God is here, He's the Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire.
So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought out of the fire.
Once again, King Nebuchadnezzar, and the fire had not burned any part of them. Once again, King Nebuchadnezzar was very impressed that God had saved them from the fiery furnace. He said,
Praise be to the God of the SHACKS, who has brought them out of the fire. They were willing to give up their lives and serve any of my gods. Therefore, if I decree, if anyone does say about their God, they will do 5,000 burpees and 1,000,000 sit-ups. There's no God like theirs.
King Nebuchadnezzar the Saxon sent them off to the provinces of Babylon.
many years went by and new kings came and went, till a different king arrived with a very different bent. We loved his music and this much we know. You'd never see him without his saxophone. King Darius was more interested in music, so he converted the weight room into a palace recording studio. He loved to jam with the other musicians, especially Danny.
In fact, she planned to put Danny in charge over the whole kingdom. Soon, he'd be the second most powerful musician in the land. The other musicians did not like that.
He's a foreigner, and he's going to rule over us? He doesn't even practice piano every day for 7 hours. He always stops to pray to his God. Can you imagine? I'm practicing my vocalizing and warming up like every second. Me, 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 me. The other leaders tried to find something wrong with Danny because they were jealous. He was so respected. But they couldn't find anything to blame him for. So they decided to trick the king into making a law they knew Danny would not follow. Let's convince the king to make a law that all the people in the land have to pray to King Darius every day for 30 days. It will be their sign of loyalty. And just in case and so they approached the king.
Let me get this straight. Everyone's gonna pray to me for 30 days? Yep. Not gonna lie, I love that idea.
And just in case if King Darius realized there was a trap for Danny, they wrote in a clause making sure that it would go in effect immediately and could never be changed. But Danny continued to pray to his God 3 times a day with his windows wide open so all could see.
God, I praise you. You're the one and only God. My life is always in your hands. Please guide me today as I seek to follow your will and serve you. Amen.
Right away, the jealous musicians alerted the king to Danny's actions, and King Darius realized with horror that he would have to follow through with his decree and send Danny to the lion's den.
I am so sorry, Danny. I was tricked into making this decree. May your God, whom you faithfully serve, deliver you from this den of lions.
It's all right, King. My God will continue to protect me. We'll jam again. You'll see.
And so, Danny was thrown into a den of lions. You know that feeling that you get in the pit of your soul when you think about a burger and you want to swallow it whole, There's a sweet satisfaction knowing that all will soon be fine. You've heard the dinner bell, and it's finally supper time.
Danny was thrown down a certain hill. They even got a stone posted like a tomb.
All seem lost, what can they do? Eagle trust God and see him through. The lions grinned, waiting for a treat. If the times were happy, they feel such sweet relief. But to their surprise, it all went south, and God sent an angel. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. See, there's no way out. God shut their mouths.
I think they're trying to speak. I'm sorry, I can't understand you.